Psalm 34 is one of 8 psalms that is written alphabetically. The Jews seem to like this as a form of poetry. They'd write the alphabet out and then come up with sentences. David, in a cave, surrounded by enemies and not sure if he was going to make it out alive, falls into this as a means of praise, prayer, and of reassuring himself, of kind of disciplining himself to praise the Lord even in the darkest of situations that he was facing. I will praise the Lord at all times. His praise will continually be in my mouth. He's not going to let the downtime stop him from praising God, because that's his source of joy. And what happened afterwards was this psalm was then transported from his private experience of God into the public domain. And the relationship between what happens in our secret place of praise and prayer, where we go for our own time with God, and then coming into the congregation, bringing what we have encountered before the Lord in private into the public. This poor man cried and the Lord heard him. It's a testimony about what happened somewhere else. And the invitation, magnify the Lord with me. Let us exalt him together. And of course, what happens in the public then fuels our private devotion. We can take the book of Psalms, learn it, meditate on it, reflect on it, memorize different verses, and then they become our vocabulary of praise. Things that we would never have really thought about or learned to express. We have the book of Psalms to articulate what is in the heart of all God's people. And then we can share it with one another. This year I would encourage you, get into the book of Psalms and let the book of Psalms get into you. Get into the secret place, but let that secret supply spill over into the public congregation. We should all be seeking God individually, developing and cultivating our hearts of worship before him, and then bring it into the public arena so that we can build one another up in love, singing songs and making melody in our heart. That's a way that we build one another up. And I would encourage you this year to spend some time developing your worship life using the book of Psalms.